to speak in favour of the government's motion of confidence, and we're here because of the Labour Party's motion of no confidence. And it's notable that only 2 TDs were here for the start of the debate this morning. And it sends out a clear message as whether this is serious or simple gamesmanship. A bizarre situation. One of your TDs complaining about the Taoiseach speech when he wasn't here for it. Another TD complaining on Twitter that all the government ministers turned up when he didn't turn up. And that tells the people all they need to know. So let's remind the people of why the Labour Party went from 37 TDs to only 7 in one election cycle. It started with your then leader throwing out the word treason in a really heated situation, playing people's anxieties and fears and manipulating them at that time. And I remember canvassing Wexford Town, and my canvassers, young women, 20s and 30s years of age, knocking on doors, and it was Labour Party supporters taking the cue from their then leader, giving abuse to those young women at those doors. It wasn't Sinn Féin supporters or independents or Fine Gael. It was Labour Party supporters taking their cue. We remind you of your campaign, Frankfurt's Way or Labour's Way. We remind you of every little hurts, the promises on student fees, protect the vulnerable, all the promises you broke when you got into government. But as the Labour Party said on record, isn't that what you do? Isn't that what you do at election time? But it's not what you do at election time, and it's not actually what other parties do. And when you got into government, what did you do? You broke all your promises. You broke all your promises. Water charges, HAP, invited into vulture funds. Isn't that what you did? That's your record. You could argue whether they were right or wrong, needed or not, but you brought them in. And what did it do? And where did you get? You were warned about an impending crisis of a housing shortage supply. You were warned. You disparaged the people who warned you. You disparaged. And where did it end up with? 75 social houses. You turned off the tap for housing and you broke the pipe, is what you did at the time. And you had the choices to make, and you made them, so you did at the time. We are turned the corner. We have turned the corner. 30,000 new homes, first affordable homes in a generation, and more social houses at 75. Own up. Your votes collapsed, not because you made tough decisions, but because you broke your moral contract with the people.